Rocky comes out on top in that ball game by the score of 76-58 in that contest. Great job by quarter scoring. We'll get that for you there. It was Rocky on top, 21-11 at the end of the first period. They outscored Northern 17-6 in that second period, Mark. That was kind of the big difference in it. And Northern comes back and actually outscores Northern in that third period. We talked about that little run that they made, 22-19. And then they play even 19-19 in the fourth period. But just a great job by Rocky jumping out in that first half with that 17-6 output in that second period. You got some stats for us, Mark?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Montana State, University of Northern Skylights. We have Sierra Richards with 5 points. J.C. Thompson with 16. Natalie Falpel with 9. Rachel Bennett with 7. Molly Krajcik, 2. Brandy Lamborn, 2. Jessica Anderson got 4. And Cindy Azine, coming off the bench there, got 13. Their total field goals, 6 for 29 the first half. Shot a little better the second half, 12 for 28. 3-point line, 1 for 10 the first half, 5 for 11 the second half. And total free throws, 4 for 8, 12 for 16 the second half. So they played way much better the second half, and that definitely showed. They ended up with 31 total rebounds, 9 turnovers. Pretty much played much better and almost played with the Rocky Mountain Bears that second half. For the Rocky Mountain College, Bridger Rice with 11 total points, Danica Sopo 11, Destiny Amakita 17, Haley Farsveit 8, Whitney Mitchell 10, Jade Lefevre has 8, Kara Gerke had 2, Justine Jewell had 7, and Sam Harper with 2 points, with a total of 76 points. Field goals, total field goals, 14 for 26 the first half. Second half, 15 for 31. Definitely shot very well through the game. 3-point field goals, 4 for 5 first half, 3 for 10 the second. So we have total rebounds, 40. Out-rebound the Skylights by 9. 9 offensive boards. Skylights had 9 as well, pretty even that way. 9 turnovers, 12-11. That's pretty even. So basically, very good job by the Rocky Mountain Bears tonight. They really came and played very well, executed, played great defense. Just were very well ready to play. Just super job.
Yeah, great job by Coach Keller and the Bears in that one. But I'm sure that Coach Moat going to be a great learning experience for them. You know, they go on and play Friday night or Saturday night as well. I got to check the schedule to see where they're going, but you know, it's going to be another good test for them. Every game's going to be tough in the Frontier and women's basketball this year as well as men. So it'll be interesting to kind of see how they all shake out. You know, as the season goes on, they play this weekend, and then they all kind of take a couple weeks off and play some non-conference stuff and some tournaments, and then come back and hit that big conference schedule after Christmas.
Yeah, it's so nice to be talking about conference stuff before Christmas. I'm sure enjoying it.
Yeah. We'll take us another 2-minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll see if Coach Drykolsen's out. We'll try to chat with him.
Big or small, from banners to illuminated, Sign Pro has been your leader in signs since 1990. Sure, you know we provide high-quality displays, magnets, decals, vehicle graphics, certified installers, and more. But have you heard about our new cutting-edge techniques at Sign Pro? UV flatbed technology produces full-color brilliance that no one in the region can match, printing directly to almost any sign surface. The results are faster, higher quality, and much more cost-effective.
Sign up with Sign Pro.
A home is more than just a building. It's a refuge from the outside world, a place where families can feel safe and secure. At Stockman Bank, we enjoy helping Montanans build and own their own homes. And we treat borrowers like friends and neighbors, because they are. Treating people with respect, care, and a personal touch is the Montana way. It's the only way we know. Stockman Bank. Montana banking. Pure and simple.
When you unwrap the triple treat box from Pizza Hut, it'll turn any night into a holiday night.
2 pizzas? Can we keep them? Ooh, breadsticks and a cookie.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle
Can we keep him?
The triple treat box. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and a Hershey's cookie. Unwrap this incredible box at an incredible price, just $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Thought we were watching the game. Sorry, Bolton's over.
As a Ford employee, I get to give my friends a special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing, and for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see a low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate, it's hassle-free. It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone.
With Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing, get a Super Duty for up to $7,213 below MSRP. It's an inside deal, now for everyone. Only at your local.
Welcome back to the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. Just finished up a wild men's game, 76-58. The Rocky women take a win here over Northern. We got Coach Drykos, and Coach, that's Coach Keller kind of setting a rough act for you to follow, man.
Oh, yeah, he always does that. No, I like it when the women win, gives you some energy, and it's just exciting. He does such a good job, and just fun watching him. And I told my assistant when it was over there, I've been on both sides of that. I've been where Mohawk's at, winning the league last year and feeling like the target's on your back. And him and West are such close friends. I'm really happy for West. They played exceptionally well tonight.
Yeah. Coach, first conference game, you've been around this league forever. You're probably the grandpa of the league, since Bill Bighouse isn't around. I can't ask him anymore. So is this the first time we've ever played conference games before Christmas? I mean, it's been a long time, it seems like to me.
Oh, we did it before, but we did it one other time here not too long ago because something got fouled up. We had to do a set with Westminster and those guys, this one same weekend. But, not very often, but we're playing 18 of them this year, so 18 conference games, you got to get them going. So what an exciting time.
Coach, talk a little bit about your team this year. You kind of a lot of new faces, especially at that guard position. Just talk a little bit about this team you got this year.
Yeah, they're still trying to find identities and find out what they do well and, work harder and concentrate longer, but they're a good group. They're growing. They seem to be growing every game, and, it was a good weekend for us down in Dickinson, 2 tough teams, and, it was nice to pick up that overtime win against Adams State. That was nice. The guys really played hard, and I thought we grew some there, but we need to take advantage of that growth now tonight in a difficult test here against MSU Northern.
Coach, what do you think it's going to take to win against this Northern team? They look like they're pretty good size out there.
Yeah, he's got a good team again, and Sean does a really good job, and they shoot the three so well. I think over 40%, 80% from the free throw line. Those are national leading stats right there. So, we got to scare them off the three-point line and keep them off the free throw line. If we can do those two things and rebound the ball and then make excellent decisions on offense, I think we could be in good shape.
One more quick question, Coach. The change in the shot clock this year, I would say any team in the Frontier that's going to affect is probably Northern, as well as they've like to take time off the clock.
Yeah, well, it's just 5 less seconds that they'll take off, but they still do the exact same things. They're still going to shoot it late in the shot clock, so you got to concentrate for 27, 28 seconds every time. You can't get away with only coming down there and hoping they miss, right away, unless you fall asleep. But they do a good job, and it's going to be a fun game here tonight.
All right. Well, thanks, Coach, for coming over and chatting with me. Appreciate it. And good luck tonight. And looking pretty good there for an old guy.
Yeah, older. So, all right. Thanks a lot, Bob. Appreciate it.
All right. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back. We'll have more from the Fortin Center after this.
It means your day just got better. That's the idea behind First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. With every purchase, you earn points you can use to upgrade just about any aspect of your life. Even better, rewards come from your world, your neighbors, your favorite local businesses. It's the difference between dining out and dining out in style, your style. First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. Your style, your rewards.
My name's Charlie, and I've been rodeoing for about 12 years. You learn to love it, and you grow up with it all the time, and you have to get hooked on a rodeo by somebody, and that's your family. When I lost my granddad, it was pretty rough. Everybody loved him so much, and if he didn't smoke, he'd probably still be here. Athletes try to stay in the best of shape as they can, and smoking's not going to get you there. So I decided to stand up and help the Montana rodeo that I love break away from tobacco.
My name is Carson. Rodeo has become a very big part in my life. To win a rodeo, you've got to be really dedicated, so I have to stay in shape. I really like when you're getting done with a round, because sometimes you have the highs and your lows in rodeo, but when you do good, it's really a great feeling. Tobacco, in my opinion, doesn't belong in rodeo. I mean, you can look at all the statistics, and it's just been a damaging, destructive product. Tobacco doesn't take center stage, not in my rodeo.
Our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battle Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Health.
Center here on the campus of Rocky Mountain College as we get set for the men's action here tonight. The women winning that first game tonight by the score of 76-58 in favor of the Battling Bears. Want to welcome all our listeners on KPQX 92.5 up in Havre, the voice of Northern Sports. Glad we can have this opportunity to bring this game to you here tonight. But great matchup here tonight between these two ball clubs. Both teams coming into tonight's contest with one loss. Rocky has a 6-1 mark. MSU Northern at 7-1. As far as these two teams, I think they're pretty even. As far as scoring goes, Rocky's put up 622 points on the season, and Northern 634 points. So 88 points a game for Rocky, 79 for Northern. So, pretty even there, actually, Mark, as the way those two teams stack up scoring there. One thing that's, I talked with Coach Strykos, and Coach Sean Hughes very well.
Yeah.
Taking an extra 5 seconds off that shot clock with a new rule change. I said when I heard that Northern is probably one team that's going to affect. Coach Strykos just kind of laughed. He says they're still going to shoot it with 5 seconds left on the clock, which is true. But, you possibly have a little more chance to taking the ball up. And I think that's going to come down to be a big concern or factor in the men's game when teams start putting full court pressure on, and it takes you, that full 10 seconds to get up across the timeline.
Yeah.
And then you're short 5.
Well, yeah, like over the course of a game, 5 seconds, 10 possessions, that's a minute. So, shoot, 12 possessions, I guess. But so, it does add up over the course of a game. I think it would. Because, there's games when he shot, seemed like 20 times one half and 18 the next half. There's some games where you let the air out of that thing.
And coming into this game, Northern ranks number 1 in the nation with free throw percentage at 78%.
Wow.
From the charity mark. So we'll see, kind of talk about that a little bit tonight as well, and see how they shoot here from the free throw line. So I think it would have to be critical that Rocky stays out of foul trouble here. They are number 2 in the nation in 3-point field goals made per game at almost 13 3-pointers per game made. They are number 3 in the nation in total field goal percentage. Total 3-point field goals made with 103. So
wow.
Definitely not afraid to put up the 3-pointers, and Coach Strykos kind of touched on that as well. As far as the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain College, they're number 1 in the nation in defensive rebounds per game at 37 averaging 37, almost 38 rebounds a game, defensive rebounds a game, Mark. And Rocky's not that big this year, but they're quick. They get good position inside and, control those boards inside. They're also number one in the nation in total rebounds per game at 53 rebounds per game.
I just might be telling you a story there, too, that they're just playing pretty good defense, too, there. I mean, holding people low percentage and field goals and rebounding and doing a good job. So
they're number 2 in the nation in rebound margin, out-rebounding their opponents by 18 boards per game. So, that's a huge thing right there when they out-rebound somebody, 18 boards a game. It's just strange how all that, but I think you kind of hit on it there. It could be defense, but it might be the defense. They're playing a lot of man-to-man, I think. So that's always easier to rebound out of that man-to-man defense than it is out of a zone. So, there could be a couple other factors playing into it as well. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back, and we'll have our starting lineups for this men's game here from the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. We'll be back in 2.
SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing, and for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is. And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate. It's hassle-free. It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone. With Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing, get an F-150 for up to $10,388 below MSRP. It's an inside deal. Now for everyone. Only at your local Ford store.
As a driven business owner, you want to pursue your dream, not worry about administrative chores, employee benefits, and HR. With Avitas Group, you don't have to. We'll provide the solutions you need. Everything from payroll and taxes to online marketing and IT. For each and every operational need, Avitas Group has an entire team of diverse, specialized professionals. Follow your dream. Leave the logistics to us.
Planning a stay in Billings? See what the newly renovated Billings Hotel and Convention Center can do for you. With its state-of-the-art sound system, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is the best place in Billings to host your next meeting or conference. Ease your cares from traveling in the newly renovated rooms or relax in the hot tub while the kids enjoy both of the indoor water slides. And if you want to really enjoy the big game, experience the renovated Sports Lounge, complete with giant flat screens for your viewing pleasure. Locally owned and operated, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is your best bet on your next stay in Billings.
For signs big or small, from banners to illuminated, Sign Pro has been your leader in signs since 1990. Sure, we provide high-quality displays, magnets, decals, vehicle graphics, certified installers, and more. But have you heard about our new cutting-edge techniques at Sign Pro? UV flatbed technology produces full-color brilliance that no one in the region can match, printing directly to almost any sign surface. The results are faster, higher quality, and
And welcome back to the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College as we get set for our men's game here tonight. Rocky women coming out on top in that women's game. As we get set for our national anthem, it'll be sang by a couple of students here from Rocky Mountain College. We'll try to tune into that for our video listeners. Great job there by the Rocky Mountain College students with our national anthem. As now we'll get into our starting lineups tonight. First of all, for the MSU Northern Skylights, or Lights, I should say, it'll be number 3, Trevale Lee, a 5'9 junior out of Memphis, Tennessee. Number 22 will be David Strother, a 6'5 junior out of Sacramento, California. Number 24 is Warden Edmondson, a 6'2 senior out of Portland, Oregon. Number 31 is Dylan Tatarka, a 6'3 sophomore out of Great Falls. And number 44, a 6'6 junior out of Big Timber, is KJ Reck. Head coach Sean Hughes in his 14th season. And now for the Battling Bears of Rocky Mountain College, it'll be number 2, Chad Cannon, a 6'1 sophomore out of Roy, Montana. Number 5 will be Derek Graves, a 6'3 junior out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Number 23 will be Taylor Longo, a 6'1 junior out of Littleton, Colorado. Number 30 is Rob Neby, a 6'5 senior out of Plentywood, Montana. And number 40 is Ben Moorkirky, a 6'7 senior out of Conrad, Montana. Head coach Bill Drykos and assisted by Denver Cobb, James Bullock, Len Wilkins, and Niall Finney. Want to welcome all our listeners on KPQX 92.5, QX 92.5 in Havre. Happy to be able to bring these broadcasts to you tonight here from the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. As we get set for conference action here. As these two ball clubs probably pretty
well,
match up. I think it's going to be a great contest between the two of them. Both of these teams had pretty good success in the preseason as well, a lot like the two women's teams. So we'll see how this all happens. We're about set to go here, Mark, as it's going to be Strother going up against Moorkirky to get this thing going. And looks like we are set, ready to go. And it is going to be tipped to Longo, as Taylor Longo will control it for the Battling Bears. Lights in a man-to-man defense, and Neby's going to be step out of bounds as Robbie will step out of bounds on the sideline. Unforced turnover there by the Battling Bears. Just underway here in the first half. No score.
Man-to-man pressure.
Lee will bring it up for the Lights. Out on top, now back to Edmondson. Edmondson gets it into Reck. Reck with the move on the baseline, no good. Rebound comes down to Neby, out to Longo. Longo bring it up to the right side for the Battling Bears. He takes it all the way to the hole, a little change of pace there. And Taylor Longo goes in for 2. Lee will bring it back for the Lights. Has it on the right side. Both teams, as you said, marking that man-to-man defense here, playing tough defense. You're going to see that out of these two ball clubs. Two very good defensive-minded coaches. Both of them played pretty tough defense themselves. And a big block in there by Moorkirky. Ben Moorkirky goes up, gets the big block. It'll be Light basketball underneath as Leo inbound the basketball. Lee kicks out to Tarkin. Now they get it inside. The shot put up by Strother. And we got a whistle and a foul. Going to go against 24. Edmondson will pick up the first foul, a 6'2 senior out of Portland. First team foul as well. Rocky on top, 2-0. Neby inbounds the ball in the backcourt to Longo. Northern. That man-to-man defense as Graves has it on the perimeter. Graves goes into Moorkirky. Moorkirky out on top. Reverses it to Neby. Great ball movement here. A lot of movement. Neby puts up the long three-pointer. No good. Great block out there by Edmondson as the Lights come the other way. Tatarka kicks back to Lee. Lee with the basketball. to Edmondson. Edmondson's long three-pointer's good as Warren Edmondson hits a deep three-pointer, and MSU Northern on top, 3-2. Cannonen takes the ball inside the paint, gets it into Moorkirky, back out to Cannonen. Cannonen in the paint, puts up the floater. It rolls around, falls off, no good. Rebound fought for, and it comes down to Strother. Strother gets it out. They bring it up. Tatarka has it on the left side. Back out to Edmondson. Edmondson penetrates. Nothing there. Kicks back out. Tatarka has it. Goes baseline. Back out to Edmondson. 12 on the shot clock. Lee will set things up here with 8. Edmondson. Tatarka. Back to Edmondson. Nothing there, and he's going to step out of bounds.
Turnover.
As both teams are even in that category, as they both stepped out of bounds on that far sideline over there.
Thought Coach Dracosin set a trap out there. It looked like he's so far on the floor.
Longo brings it up the left side, gets a screen out on top. They go inside to Nebe, but it's knocked loose. Graves picks up the loose ball. Longo puts up the floater shot, no good. Lee with the rebound, in the lights in transition. Tatarka has it, and Tatarka's going to be fouled by Nebe. As Nebe picks up his first foul, team foul number 1. Leo inbound the basketball underneath his own basket for the Northern. Gets it indirect, back to Lee. Lee will bring it out, set things up. This is what we talked about. Coach Hughes likes to take time off the clock, get a good shot. Edmondson puts up the long three-pointer, and I guess that's a good shot. Yes. Warren Edmondson hits 2 big three-pointers here, 6-2. Northern on top of Rocky. Longo has it, penetrates, gets it inside to Graves. Back out to Longo, swings it around. Cannonen with the basketball, and going to have a foul.
Second one
against Edmondson.
Edmondson, yep.
As he picks up his second foul. He's got those 2 3-pointers. He's got all the points for the Lights here, as it's going to be Graves inbounding the ball for Rocky. Nebe gets the inbounds pass, and Rob takes it to the hole, kicks back out to Longo. Longo has it stolen away by Lee. Quick hands by that young man. Lee will set things up. He's guarded by Longo. Reck with the basketball. Penetrates. He's going to be whistled for a travel.
Boy, him and Nebe are just almost clones, aren't they?
Yeah. Jelani Hardaway comes in for the Bears.
Walker.
It'll be Justin Dunsmore coming in, as Tyler Chandler as well down there on the baseline. Hardaway with the basketball, gets it to the paint. He puts it up and good as Denali Hardaway gets 2. Northern on top, 6-4, as Hardaway will pick up Lee. Gets it outside to Walker. Dumps inside Chandler. Tatarka comes back, gets it to Walker. Walker, the big guy. Tatarka, three-pointer, it's good, and he's got a chance for the 4th. As Tatarka goes up and shoots a three-pointer. Chad Cannonen picking up the foul on the three-point shot. Coming in for Northern will be Mergarza, 6'1" junior out of Seattle. Tatarka, chance for the 4-point play. It's good. Those are hard to beat. 10-4, Northern on top. Hardaway will bring it down the right side. Goes to Cannonen. Cannonen with the ball. Cannonen, three-pointer. It's going to be good as Chan Cannonen comes back with 3 of his own. 10-7, Northern on top. 15-22 to go here in the first half. Lights bring it back. Mergarza And we're going to have a whistle and a foul as they are really tightening this thing up here. Foul's going to go against Jelani Hardaway. That's his first foul. Third team foul on the Bears. Tatarka will inbound the basketball on the baseline. Gets it into Magarza. Far side to Chandler. Chandler tries to go baseline out to Walker. Back to Tatarka. Tatarka takes it to the hole. Shot no good. And Cannon picks up the loose ball. Gets it to Hardaway. Hardaway brings it up. Hardaway finds Moorkirky underneath for two. That's a nice pass from Hardaway to Moorkirky. 10-9, Northern on top of Rocky.
Very nice
14:47 to go. Tatarka with the basketball. Out on top, guarded by Cannon. Both teams been man-to-man all the way. Tatarka in the paint, nowhere to go. Kicks back outside. Magarza. Magarza get the screen out on top. They swing it back. Dunsmore, shot, no good. He gets his rebound. Kicks back out. Magarza. Goes to Chandler. Chandler to Walker. Chandler. Looks nothing there. It goes inside as Walker has it down on the baseline. He's going to go to work on Moorkirky into the basket. And they're going to say he traveled as Rob Neby set to come back into the ballgame for Derek Graves for the Batman Bears. 10-9, Northern on top of Rocky here. 14:05 to go
Good
in
defense
this
there.
in this first half.
Yeah, both teams playing like we expect. Very, very tight, man-to-man, playing very hard, lots of subs.
As this is Longo from the corner off the back iron, no good. He runs down his own rebound, takes baseline, and he puts up the shot off the glass. No good. And we got a whistle and a foul. I believe it's going to go against Moorkirky as Ben goes up over the back and picks up his first foul. Timeout on the floor, media timeout. 13:46 to go in the first half. 10-9, Northern on top. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Home is more than just a building. It's a refuge from the outside world, a place where families can feel safe and secure. At Stockman Bank, we enjoy helping Montanans build and own their own homes. And we treat borrowers like friends and neighbors, because they are. Treating people with respect, care, and a personal touch is the Montana way. It's the only way we know. Stockman Bank. Montana banking. Pure and simple.
When you unwrap the triple treat box from Pizza Hut, it'll turn any night into a holiday night.
2 pizzas? Can we keep them? Ooh, breadsticks and a cookie.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle
Can we keep him?
The triple treat box. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and a Hershey's cookie. Unwrap this incredible box at an incredible price, just $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Thought we were watching the game. Sorry, Bolton's over.
And welcome back to the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. 13:46 to go here in the first half. It's Northern on top of Rocky by the score of 10-9 as Warren Edmondson hits 2 big three-pointers for Northern, but he also picked up 2 big fouls here early in this contest. Magarza with the basketball on the far side. Swings it around. Tatarka takes control, goes to Chandler. Chandler goes to Dunsmore. Now they get it into Walker, the big guy, but he can't handle it. It's going to be knocked loose. Walker picks up the loose ball, kicks it out to Tatarka, and we got a whistle on the far side there. Officials conferring over there. I'm not real sure what this is all about, Mark.
I don't either. Is there a little extracurricular going over there?
I didn't see, but there was a lot of players going after the ball over there. I kind of took my eyes off of that. Also, might be talking about the shot clock as well. I'm not sure. I'm not real sure where that was. If they changed that shot clock and maybe shouldn't have. I think that might be what it's all about, Mark. The shot clock at 29 seconds here. There was not a change of possession there. Rocky never did gain possession of that. So I think, that's what it is. They're going to put that shot clock back down to 10 seconds here. And Northern will inbound the basketball on the far side.
Sean
Magarsa, he's not arguing too much.
He wasn't.
And Lee nearly loses it. And Stoke knocks it loose, and the ball's loose. And there is the shot clock warning.
Coach is
Sean
on the floor on that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We'll see what that one, but they're probably going to say that was change of possession. But it's going to be Rocky basketball with the new shot clock. We're going to start this thing all over here. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Rocky basketball on the far side.
I think that's a turnover, but
Hardaway has it. He'll bring it back. Goes to Cannon. Cannon penetrates. Nowhere to go. Step back jumper in and out. No good. Big rebound underneath by Dunsmore. Lee will bring it up. Set things up out on top. He penetrates. Kick out to Dunsmore. Dunsmore shot. Three-pointer. No good. It'll go with everything. As Reck will come back into the game, and Strother as well, the 6'5 junior out of Sacramento. A couple starters coming back for the Northern here at 12:46 to go here in the first half. Hardaway will bring it up. Gets a big screen out on top. He takes it to the hole with a floater. It's up and good off the glass. Terry Lee Wedgeworth came into the game for the Bears as well, as Taylor Longo will check back in the next opportunity for the Batman Bears. Out on top, Magarsa goes to Lee. Northern running a little wheel here, taking time off the clock. 13 on the shot clock. Magarsa, far side, goes to Lee. Lee going to make something happen in the paint, going to go out of bounds. And we'll see what they're going to call here. Officials talking about it. It's going to be a block against Joe Stoke. As Lee will go to the line to shoot a couple.
Wow. I thought he was just going to call it out of bounds.
I wasn't sure. I kind of got shielded by the official there, so I couldn't really see. But Lee's going to end up at the line here, shooting two. That'll be the first foul on Joel Stoke. 5 team fouls on Rocky. 12:08 to go here in the first half. Longo comes into the game. Is that score right?
6.
11-11 is what they got on the board.
11-3.
Lee's second one off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Neby.
It is.
Neby gets it to Hardaway. Hardaway brings it up the right side. Hardaway, spin move. Little floater in the paint. It's up and good. Janali Hardaway with two more. And Rocky on top, 13-11. Strother with the basketball. Turns, faces up. Longo knocks it loose. They get it to Chandler. Chandler has it on the right side. Swings back out to Lee. Margasa looks inside. Shot clock at 7. Great patience by Northern. Pretty good defense by Rocky as well. They're staying with it. As Lee knocks a loose ball. And they pick up the Coach Drykosen ball. Second time here tonight with the shot clock having some problems there, Mark, because
wow,
we're going to see where they reset it here. They're going to set it at, they're going to put 3 on the shot clock, I believe. Actually, they're going to leave the shot clock at 1. And Coach Sean Hughes,
what are they doing now?
Now they're saying that the shot clock expired, and Coach Sean Hughes trying to get an explanation there of what's going on here. I know the ball didn't hit the rim, and the shot clock probably was running down. Whether it was run out or not, I don't know, Mark. But Rocky's going to end up with the basketball here with 11:20. Neby will inbound it on the far side.
Interesting.
Hardaway will bring it up.
Coach Hughes didn't say a whole lot. He just said a few things.
Hardaway kicks out. Joe Stolk from the corner. It's good. As Joe Stolk hits the big three-pointer, 16-11. Rocky on top, and the Northern's going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30.
As a Ford employee, I get to give my friends a special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing, and for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate. It's hassle-free.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone. With Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing, get a Super Duty for up to $7,213 below MSRP. It's an inside deal, now for everyone. Only at your local Ford store.
And welcome back to the Ford Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. 16-11, Rocky on top. And Rocky going to put on a little full court pressure here. And we got a whistle or another timeout by Coach Hughes. Says he's not liking that. It'll be another 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here this time, but kind of a little surprise there. Great job, but Coach Hughes realizing he's getting close to that 10-second count. I mean, there's 23 on the shot clock. It's pretty easy to figure when that's up there, Mark. But still 23 seconds. But now there are some rule changes here. I think that 7-second count picks up at 7 seconds.
So they have 3 seconds to get across.
They got 3 seconds to get the ball across the floor here, I think.
Well, they backed off here. So.
Coach Graham's going to be texting me, telling me to learn the rules. Lee has the basketball on the far side. KJ Reck back into the ball game. He gets it out on top, guarded by Neby. Hands it off to Oberweiser out of Denton. He gets it into the game for the first time. Thompson out of Laurel. Brett Thompson takes it to the hole. And we got a whistle. Ball's going the other way.
That's about the 6th turnover for Northern. They're struggling handling the ball. The pressure from the Bears have given a little trouble.
And Hardaway will come back. He hops across the half-court line, pulls up from the top of the key, in and out, no good, and Reck will get the rebound. Gets it out to Lee. Lee brings it up the left side for the Lights. Lee penetrates, gets it inside, kicks it out. They swing it around, Obweiser. Reck, top of the key, off the back iron, no good. Longo with the rebound. Longo will bring it up to the left side. Goes to Wedgeworth. Wedgeworth puts it up the floater off the fingertip. It is good as Terry Lee Wedgeworth picks up his first basket. A 5'10 junior out of Aurora, Colorado. And Derek Graves gets set to come back in, as well as Ben Morkirky at the next dead ball. Rocky jumped out on top here, 18-11. Oberweiser with the ball on the far side. Kicks out to Reck. Top of the key. It's good. KJ Reck for 3. 18-14. Hardaway comes back the other way. They get it to Wedgeworth. Wedgeworth's going to have it stolen away by Reck. Gets it to Lee. Lee kicks it back. Nice kick back there to Brett Thompson for 2. Coach Drykosen wants a timeout. He's not happy. 9:30 to go. 18-16. Rocky on top. We'll be back in 30.
It's Charlie, and I've been rodeoing for about 12 years. You learn to love it, and you grow up with it all the time, and you have to get hooked on a rodeo by somebody, and that's your family. When I lost my granddad, it was pretty rough. Everybody loved him so much, and if he didn't smoke, he'd probably still be here. Athletes try to stay in the best of shape as they can, and smoking's not going to get you there.
So I decided to stand up and help the Montana rodeo that I love break away from tobacco.
And welcome back to the Fortin Center, 18-16, Rocky on top. Rocky with the basketball. That's Wedgeworth will bring it across the timeline. Wedgeworth takes it all the way to hold. Nice block in there. I believe that was Strother as he got up high and knocked that one away. Reck gets the ball on a time, gets it to Lee. Lee sets things up. He's guarded by Longo. Lee, nice subtle move there. Gets open for the three-pointer, no good. And the Northern gets the rebound, comes back. They set things up once again. Reck with the ball on the perimeter, guarded there by Neby. They go to Lee. Lee, great move, and he's going to penetrate. We got a blocking foul. It's going to go against Derek Graves. Derek Graves picks up his first foul. That is 16 fouls on Rocky, 2 on Northern. Lee will go back to the charity stripe here. 8:50 to go in this first half. He can tie her up. First one is good, 18-17.
Yeah, it changes in a hurry.
Old Mo.
Couple turnovers. And
second free throw's good. We're tied up again at 18 apiece here. 8:48 to go. Wedgeworth will bring it across the timeline for the Ballman Bears. Wedgeworth with the basketball. Now he penetrates, finds Moorkirky underneath, and Moorkirky's fouled, and Graves goes over the top of him. But Ben Moorkirky will go to the line to shoot a couple free throws here.
That's his first personal foul, team third.
As Strother picks up the foul. That's his first. 3 team fouls.
Yeah.
And the Big Bear down on the end of the floor. Moorkirky's free throw is up and good. (19-18) Rocky on top as Moorkirky hits the second one. Lee will bring it back. And a little contact there, no call. Reck gets it, reverses it to Chandler. Chandler has it, goes to the corner to Oberweiser. Oberweiser's going to pull up three-pointer. It's good. Kevin Oberweiser with the big basket. Wedgeworth with the basketball, gets the screen there, nothing there. Kicks back out. Wedgeworth, three-pointer, far side, off the front iron, no good. Moorkirky with the rebound, gets it to Graves. Goes to Longo in the corner. Longo is going to step out of bounds.
Wow.
That is the third time tonight that somebody has stepped out of bounds.
It's the pressure, just spreading everybody out. They take off to the basket and step out of bounds, not realizing how far out they are or how wide they are.
Chad Cannon comes back into the game. Comes back, Oberweiser has it, swings it to Lee. Lee with the basketball. Lee kicks back to Reck. Reck dumps underneath. Strother takes it up the reverse. Shot no good. Moorkirky with the rebound. Gets it to Wedgeworth. Wedgeworth takes it to cross court. Takes it inside to the hole. Kicks back out. Longo for three. It's good. Taylor Longo puts the Bears on top. 23-21. 7:17 to go here in the first half. Back and forth ball game. These two teams, Mark, you mentioned it at the beginning, very even. And this one's going to be off. Oberweiser out of bounds. It'll be Rocky basketball as Margasa comes back into the ball game for Northern. He'll replace Lee, as well as Tatarka and Chandler. Or Walker, excuse me.
Fresh bodies on defense here.
Rocky basketball. Wedgeworth brings it up. Takes it down the left side. A little double pick in the paint there. Cannon with the basketball, guarded by Tatarka. Nice backdoor cut by Longo and a nice pass by Chad Cannon for two. 25-21. Rocky on top, 6:48 to go here in the first half, excuse me. That half and period, I'm really mixed up now. Northern with the basketball. Strother out there. Margasa shot by Chandler. Three-pointer's good. Tyler Chandler. Yeah, 6'2 junior out of Evanston, Wyoming. Nice shot from the perimeter. 25-24. We got a whistle and a foul underneath away from the basketball. Margasa is going to pick up the foul. 6:24 to go here in the first half. 25-24, Rocky on top. We'll be back in 1 minute.
My name is Carson. Rodeo has become a very big part in my life. To win a rodeo, you've got to be really dedicated, so I have to stay in shape. I really like when you're getting done with a run, because sometimes you have the highs and your lows in rodeo, but when you do good, it's really a great feeling. Tobacco, in my opinion, doesn't belong in rodeo. I mean, you can look at all the statistics, and it's just been a damaging, destructive product. Tobacco doesn't take center stage, not in my rodeo.
Our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battle and Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Ortho, Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
And welcome back to the Fortin Center. 6:24 to go in the first half. Rocky on top and a close one here in the men's side, 25-24. Rockies women won the first ball game here tonight. First conference action of the season for both teams. Moorkirky with the basketball to Cannon. Cannon, nobody on him. I can't believe Chad didn't shoot that one. Goes to Nebe, and it's going to stick in the rim. Going to have a foul, offensive foul against Rob Nebe.
Wow.
That'll be his second, I believe. As Danny Betcher, a freshman out of Billings West, will come in. Lights come back the other way. Handed off to Strother out on top. Chandler comes out, goes to Tatarka. Tatarka has it. On the perimeter, penetrates, tries to spin, nothing there. Strother, they get it into Walker. Walker kicks out right to us. Turnover goes to the Batwin Bears.
Turnover 8.
25-24, Rocky on top. Wedgeworth brings it up. Wedgeworth gets it to the hole, and he's going to be fouled.
Tough time guarding him.
Margarsa picks up the foul. That's his second foul. 5 team fouls on Northern, 7 on Rocky. Janali Hardaway coming back in for Rocky. And Dunsmore coming in for Northern. As Cannon gets it, and he's going to be fouled by Tanarka. Tatarka might have been a makeup foul there. I think the foul was probably long before that.
Yeah.
As Hardaway will inbound the basketball. Gets it to Longo. Longo with it out on the perimeter. 28 on the shot clock. Longo puts up the floater, uses his body nicely. Can't get it to fall. Puts up the shot off the glass, and Taylor Longo gets that one to fall. 27-24. We got a good ball game here tonight from the Fortin Center. Dunsmore with the basketball out on the perimeter. Trying to get it to Chandler. Chandler comes and gets it. He has it. He's going to penetrate. Step back. Nothing there. They swing it back around. Far side. Magarsa. Penetrates, takes it all the way to Hall, over to top of Moorkirky. No good. Rebound, Longo. Hardaway comes back the other way for the Batwin Bears. He takes it to the paint, kicks out to Cannon. And Cannon was going one way and the ball went the other. It'll be turnover to Northern.
Kind of penetrated inside there and didn't have anywhere to go and didn't have a shot. They tried to make a pass there and turned it over.
Reck will come back into the game for Walker. Lee brings it up, goes to Tatarka, to Reck. Tatarka, head and shoulders fake, and we got a whistle and a foul. Going to go against Cannon. It'll be 2 on Chad. That's 8 on Rocky. As Wedgeworth gets set to come back in. As Tatarka goes to the charity stripe here. First one is up and good. 27-25. Dillon can make it a 1-point ball game here. 4:40 to go here in the first half. Second one off the back iron, no good. Reck knocks it out to Chandler. Chandler has it on the perimeter. Reverses, goes to Reck. Reck gets it to Lee. Lee will set things up. 20 on the shot clock. Lee penetrates, kicks back out. Reck three-pointer, no good, and the ball's going to be picked up by Lee. Lee turns around, puts up the three-pointer, no good, and Longo goes up high for the rebound. He brings it down the left side for the Bears. Goes to Hardaway. Hardaway with the basketball. Finds Moorkirky underneath off of Ben's hands, out of bounds.
That was a nice pass.
4:08 to go in the first half, 27-25. Northern can tie this up or take the lead with a three-pointer here. Two very evenly matched teams here tonight. Reck with it, goes to Chandler, swings it around to Tatarka. Tatarka guarded by Longo. Both teams been man-to-man defense pretty much throughout of this one. As Reck goes to work underneath, and not sure what happened there. Moorkirky ended on the floor, and Reck picks up the basket. We're tied at 27-27. Hardaway brings it back, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's going to go against Chandler.
Yeah, the rule is you can't put your hands on them.
This Northern team, Mark, with only one senior, and that's Warren Edmondson on the ball club, and he hit those 2 3-pointers and then picked up those 2 fouls and has been on the bench since. Very young club here for Coach Sean Hughes. Hardaway's free throws up and good. 28-27, Rocky back on top. Hardaway, couple dribbles, eyes it, puts it up, it's good. 3:35 to go here in the first half. Lee with it. Breaks it up across the timeline. Goes to Reck. Reck with the basketball. Out to Dunsmore. Dunsmore. Lee going against Hardaway. Dumps it down in the corner, and we got a whistle and a foul.
Moorkirky.
As Moorkirky picks up his second foul as they're really tightening things up underneath here.
They're just posting up hard, being real physical. I suppose he displaced them.
Joe Stokes will come in for Moorkirky.
Checking in for your Valley Bears, number 34, Joe Stokes.
Stokes comes in for Moorkirky. 19 fouls on Rocky, 7 on Northern, as Reck is at the charity stripe here. KJ Reck, first free throw's up and good. (29-28). Reck can tie it up with the free throw. He does. Tie it up once again as Hardaway will bring the ball up across the timeline. Hardaway takes the ball all the way to the hole. Finger roll, no good. Rebound comes down to Dunsmore. Lee will bring it back the other way. Lee with the basketball. Reverse it. Stolen away by Hardaway. And Hardaway kicks back to Wedgeworth. Back to Betcher. Betcher goes up, and we got a blocking foul underneath by Dunsmore. A lot of action on that little breakaway there, that's for sure, as Danny Betcher will go to the line. Chance to get his name in the scorebook here tonight. We're tied up at 29-29. He can put Rocky back on top. 2:50 to go here in the first half.
Checking in for the Lights, number 20, Margarsa, and number 22, David.
Free throw no good as Betcher getting set for his second one. Margasa back in for the Lights. Second free throw by Betcher's up and good. Margasa. Rocky putting on a little bit trapping pressure. Here's Margasa, brings it across. Gets it to Chandler. Chandler has it out on top. Goes direct. Back to Margasa. Margasa dumps it down inside to Strother. Tatarka. Chandler. Strother has it. 7 on the shot clock. Direct. Chandler, three-pointer. Nice head and shoulders fake, and Betcher goes up, gets the rebound. He's going to be fouled. As Betcher fouled from behind on the rebound, it's going to go against KJ Reck. That'll be 1-1 for Danny Betcher, as Betcher just was at the line, put the Bears up by 1, has a chance here to increase this lead with a couple of free throws. He was 1 of 2. First one is off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to the Lights and David Strother. Margasa brings it back across, goes to Chandler. Chandler goes to Margasa on the far side. Strother with it. Strother trying to make something happen, and we got a whistle and a foul. This one going against Betcher.
I don't know.
Calling her pretty tight inside.
Wow, they are. Just straight up there. Look there.
As it'll be Strother going to the charity stripe here. That'll be the first foul on Betcher. Strother can put the Lights on top. First free throw's up and good. We're tied at 30. 1:59 to go.
Yeah, I don't think you want to put Northern on the line.
No, that's what we talked about earlier. Mark, they shoot very well, and I don't think they've missed yet here tonight. 31-30, Northern back on top. 1:55 to go here in the first half. Hardaway with the basketball for the Rocky. Gets it to Longo. Longo around the hole for 2 as he puts it nicely off the glass. Rocky back on top, 32-31. 1:39 to go in the first half. Back and forth ball game. We got a whistle and a foul.
Wow.
It's going to go against Derek Graves.
That's his second personal foul.
Like you said, calling this game very tight.
Strother going to go to the charity stripe here. Northern, as we mentioned, a very good free throw shooting team.
Yeah, they want him to blow the whistle every time down.
Strother's free throw, they do miss that one.
Oh.
Strother can tie it up with this one. 32-31, Rocky on top of that Taylor Longo layup on the other end. Strother's second free throw's up and good. Graves will inbound the ball, gets it to Hardaway. 90 seconds to go here in the first half. Hardaway comes back. Hands off to Longo. They try that same play.
Got his hands on
They're going to call it the other way, the same way. They are calling it close both ways. Both these coaches are asking these referees, what can my kids do here? What are my kids doing here? Got to let them play a little bit of defense, guys. As Longo go to the charity stripe. He'll be shooting 2.
I think Sean is trying to explain what, is that hands or is that his chest? Or
free throw by Longo's up and good. Brett Thompson comes back in for Northern. Taylor Longo at the line.
Longo's had a nice first half.
33-32 Rocky. No good. Rebound comes down to Brett Thompson. He kicks it to Margasa. Reck with the basketball on the perimeter. Hands off to Thompson. Margasa on the right side. He's going to penetrate in free throw line. Now kicks back outside. Now they go inside to Reck. That's Strother on the give and go. No good. And Joel Stolk gets the rebound for the Battling Bears. 59 seconds to go in the first half. Rocky on top, 33-32. Hardaway with the basketball on the top. Gives it to Wedgeworth. Wedgeworth tries to penetrate. Nothing there. Goes to Graves. Graves back to Wedgeworth. Shot clock at 14. And we got a whistle and a foul. And it'll be tight. Terry Lee Wedgeworth going to the charity stripe.
Number 3, Terry Lee Wedgeworth for the line.
Foul's going to go against Margasa. That'll be 3 on him. Danny Betcher getting set to come back into the game. Free throw no good by Wedgeworth. Betcher comes in for Graves. Got a little conference here at the table. We'll see what that's all about. The officials doing some checking here. As Lee gets set to come back into the ball game for Northern.
Well, the way these two play defense, as much pressure they put on each other and as hard as they play and how intense they are physically, I mean, we're going to have 100 fouls.
And they're talking about how many fouls that Margasa has. What do you have him down for, Mark?
I have him for 3.
That's what they got on the board. That's what it's going to be. Wedgeworth's free throw is going to be good. 34-32, Rocky on top. Lee comes back the other way. Kicks back out. Chandler, now they get it inside. Strother, Reck for 3 on the perimeter, no good. Rebound, Longo.
He's had a nice half.
Hardaway comes back the other way.
Spreading it out a little bit, one shot.
Yeah, the shot clock and game clock pretty much even here, about 1/10 of a second between the two of them. As Hardaway has the ball on top. Setting things up here. As he matches up, and Hardaway over Reck. It's no good. Longo tips it, but it's going to be to Chandler. Chandler coming back the other way, and the shot at the buzzer, no good by Lee. And at halftime here from the Fortin Center, it's Rocky on top of Northern, 34-32. We will be back in 3 minutes with our halftime stats.
Employee, I get to give my friends a special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing, and for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate. It's hassle-free.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone. With Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing, get an F-150 for up to $10,388 below MSRP. It's an inside deal, now for everyone. Only at your local Ford store.
As a driven business owner, you want to pursue your dream, not worry about administrative chores, employee benefits, and HR. With Avitas Group, you don't have to. We'll provide the solutions you need. Everything from payroll and taxes to online marketing and IT. For each and every operational need, Avitas Group has an entire team of diverse, specialized professionals. Follow your dream. Leave the logistics to us.
Planning a stay in Billings? See what the newly renovated Billings Hotel and Convention Center can do for you. With its state-of-the-art sound system, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is the best place in Billings to host your next meeting or conference. Ease your cares from traveling in the newly renovated rooms, or relax in the hot tub while the kids enjoy both of the indoor water slides. And if you want to really enjoy the big game, experience the renovated Sports Lounge, complete with giant flat screens for your viewing pleasure. Locally owned and operated, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is your best bet on your next stay in Billings.
For signs big or small, from banners to illuminated, Sign Pro has been your leader in signs since 1990. Sure, you know we provide high-quality displays, magnets, decals, vehicle graphics, certified installers, and more. But have you heard about our new cutting-edge techniques at Sign Pro? UV flatbed technology produces full-color brilliance that no one in the region can match, printing directly to almost any sign surface. The results are faster, higher quality, and much more cost-effective.
Sign up with Sign Pro.
A home is more than just a building. It's a refuge from the outside world, a place where families can feel safe and secure. At Stockman Bank, we enjoy helping Montanans build and own their own homes. And we treat borrowers like friends and neighbors, because they are. Treating people with respect, care, and a personal touch is the Montana way. It's the only way we know. Stockman Bank. Montana banking, pure and simple.
When you unwrap the triple treat box from Pizza Hut, it'll turn any night into a holiday night.
2 pizzas? Can we keep them? Ooh, breadsticks and a cookie. Can we keep him?
The triple treat box. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and a Hershey's cookie. Unwrap this incredible box at an incredible price, just $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Thought we were watching the game. Sorry, Bolton's over.
At halftime of the men's game, it's Rocky on top of Northern by the score of 34-32 here. And Mark, you got some stats for us?
Oh yeah, for Northern Montana College here, MSU Northern, we have David Slaughter with 3 total points, KJ Reck with 7, Travell Lee with 3, Warren Edmondson with 6, Dylan Tatarka at 5. We got Kevin Oberweiser with 3. We got Brett Thompson with 2 and Tyler Chandler with 3 with a total of 32 total points. They are for total field goals 8 for 25, but they are 6 for 14 from the 3-point line, and from the free throw line they're 10 for 13 with a total of 32 points. They have 17 total rebounds, 12 defensive, 5 offensive. So pretty good first half for Montana State Northern. Rocky Montana College, they are with Rob Neby did not score the first half. That's got to be a first since the 8th grade. Ben Moorkirky had 4 total points. Chad Kenahan had 3. Derek Graves had 0 as well. Taylor Longo at 12. Terry Lee Wedgeworth with 3. Jelani Hardaway with 8. Danny Betcher with 1. And Joe Stalk with 3 with 34 total points. They are 12 for 24 for total field goals, 3 for 7 from the 3-point line. A free throw, they are 7 for 11 with a total of 34 points. Defensive, 14 defensive rebounds, 3 offensive, with a total of 17 rebounds. So both teams played very, very close. They both have 9 turnovers. Like we said, they are very equal in their lineup and as a team, and I guess the biggest surprise for me is to see Rob Neby at 0 total points, and I'm sure he'll come out, being the competitor he is and the leader of his team, I'm sure he'll come out and change that. But Taylor Longo had a very good first half, and I think his 12 points basically carried him a little bit there down the stretch as long. And Hardaway off the bench got some really good penetration to the basket and had some nice scores. So he also was a nice addition off the bench. So
yeah, and you got Taylor Longo, Mark. He's got 6 rebounds to go along with those 10 or 12 points. So you know, he's a very good jumper. He gets off the floor very well. So doing a good job there as well. So
yeah, sure is. So yeah, both teams, like we talked about, are so even that it's just going to be last possession maybe who has it and can go to the basket. And whoever, we'll see what the referees try to do this second half. They've been it hasn't been one-sided. It's been tight both ways. Sure.
Yeah.
So okay.
We'll take us a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back after this.
trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing, and for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate. It's hassle-free.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone. With Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing, get a Super Duty for up to $7,213 below MSRP. It's an inside deal, now for everyone. Only at your local Ford store.
Upgrade. It means your day just got better. That's the idea behind First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. With every purchase, you earn points you can use to upgrade just about any aspect of your life. Even better, rewards come from your world, your neighbors, your favorite local businesses. It's the difference between dining out and dining out in style, your style. First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. Your style, your rewards.
My name's Charlie, and I've been rodeoing for about 12 years. You learn to love it, and you grow up with it all the time, and you have to get hooked on a rodeo by somebody, and that's your family. When I lost my granddad, it was pretty rough. Everybody loved him so much, and if he didn't smoke, he'd probably still be here. Athletes try to stay in the best of shape as they can, and smoking's not going to get you there. So I decided to stand up and help the Montana rodeo that I love break away from tobacco.
My name is Carson. Rodeo has become a very big part in my life. To win a rodeo, you got to be really dedicated, so I have to stay in shape. I really like when you're getting done with a run, because sometimes you have the highs and your lows in rodeo, but when you do good, it's really a great feeling. Tobacco, in my opinion, doesn't belong in rodeo. I mean, you can look at all the statistics, and it's just been a damaging, destructive product. Tobacco doesn't take center stage, not in my rodeo.
Our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battle Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Ortho Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
As a Ford employee, I get to give my friends a special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing, and for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate. It's hassle-free.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone. With Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing, get an F-150 for up to $10,388 below MSRP. It's an inside deal, now for everyone. Only at your local Ford store.
The Ford Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. Bob Ritter on along with Mark West here. A great matchup here, Mark.
Yeah.
You know, these two teams very even. You mentioned it at the beginning of the contest. Going at each other very well, and you know the officials, I think they were kind of afraid that this game was going to get away from them. They let them play pretty good that first 10 minutes of that first half, but they really tightened it up on both sides. You know, the second half or that second half of the first half, but you know that's easy for everybody sitting here to say that, but you know there could be some little pushing and shoving going on.
There is
some games going on underneath that we don't see. You know that they just don't want to get away from them here in this ball game. So two very evenly matched teams, though. But you know I don't know, as a coach, boy, I'll tell you what. You know I don't think I change much. You just come out and keep playing the way you're playing. I think both teams are playing very well. You mentioned Rob Neby not having any points, you know, or whatever he had. Did he have two?
No, zero.
Zero points the first half. So, you know, you definitely know that he's going to come back. The competitor that he is, he's going to come back. But on the other side of the ball, you got Warren Edmondson. I mean, he comes out, he hits 2 3-pointers for Northern, gets them on the board and end the lead here, 6-2 to start this ball game, and then he picks up 2 quick fouls, and you know, Coach Sean Hughes, I mean, it's probably a good thing he left him on the bench. As tight as things were being called there that last 8-10 minutes, you know, you possibly lose that. So, you know, they're going to get Edmondson back this second half, you know, and we kind of think Neby's going to come back and probably play pretty well. So I really think that those two players coming back for their teams in the first part of this second half, I think it's going to be a huge difference. And we'll see what happens in the first 3 or 4 minutes for sure.
Yeah, no kidding. And, there was a lot of the Northern kids switched a lot of the screens, and I wonder if they, the Rocky didn't seem to recognize that at first. They did a little better job with it later to the mismatches. So I would think that, Coach Drykosen will be looking in to see if he can get some of those mismatches.
And I know you mentioned Taylor Longo in your halftime there, on that switch. He just flat beat that switch and got a couple easy layups there. His quickness to the basket.
Yes.
So, be interesting to see what happens, coming up in this. I think this first 5 minutes, this second half is going to be huge for one of these teams to try to step up and put a little space between them and the other one. So,
yeah, we'll see.
Well, we'll be back in 2 minutes. We'll take us a 2-minute timeout. We'll come back and have our second half action after this.
Want to pursue your dream? Not worry about administrative chores, employee benefits, and HR. With Avitas Group, you don't have to. We'll provide the solutions you need. Everything from payroll and taxes to online marketing and IT. For each and every operational need, Avitas Group has an entire team of diverse, specialized professionals. Follow your dream. Leave the logistics to us.
Planning a stay in Billings? See what the newly renovated Billings Hotel and Convention Center can do for you. With its state-of-the-art sound system, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is the best place in Billings to host your next meeting or conference. Ease your cares from traveling in the newly renovated rooms or relax in the hot tub while the kids enjoy both of the indoor water slides. And if you want to really enjoy the big game, experience the renovated Sports Lounge, complete with giant flat screens for your viewing pleasure. Locally owned and operated, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is your best bet on your next stay in Billings.
For signs big or small, from banners to illuminated, Sign Pro has been your leader in signs since 1990. Sure, we provide high-quality displays, magnets, decals, vehicle graphics, certified installers, and more. But have you heard about our new cutting-edge techniques at Sign Pro? UV flatbed technology produces full-color brilliance that no one in the region can match, printing directly to almost any sign surface. The results are faster, higher quality, and much more cost-effective.
Sign up with Sign Pro.
A home is more than just a building. It's a refuge from the outside world, a place where families can feel safe and secure. At Stockman Bank, we enjoy helping Montanans build and own their own homes. And we treat borrowers like friends and neighbors, because they are. Treating people with respect, care, and a personal touch is the Montana way. It's the only way we know. Stockman Bank. Montana banking, pure and simple.
And welcome back to the Fortin Center and the campus of Rocky Mountain College as we get set for our second half action here. Rocky on top by the score of 34-32 in this contest here tonight in our first Frontier Conference action. Once again, I want to welcome all our listeners on KPQX 92.5 in Havre. Joining us in our broadcast here tonight.
Got to say hi to all those Havre people up there. Merry Christmas.
Mark West.
Hope it doesn't get too cold.
Hey, I was up there Monday. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, it's been nice up there, it looks like.
I didn't think I would ever say this. I drove to Havre about 2 weeks ago, and that was the nicest weather I'd been in all day.
Whoa.
It was 42 and no wind. Back to live action. Lee has it. Start the second half for the Northern as Reck will take it out on top. Tatarka gets inside. He's going to lose it off his foot out of bounds. And Tatarka had a hold to the basket there, just couldn't handle it. And the ball's going to roll off his foot out of bounds. Rocky comes back the other way. Longo with it out on top. Longo goes to Cannon. Chad with it to Graves. Both teams with their starting lineups here on the floor. Graves puts up the little shot. And there's Neby with the rebound underneath as Rob Neby gets his first basket of the ballgame, 36-32.
Didn't take him long.
Lee goes to Reck. Reck will bring it across, a little weave on top once again. Take some time off the clock here. Tatarka with it on the far side. Goes to Strother. Strother back to Tatarka. Tatarka penetrates Lee with the three-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebound. Moorkirky gets it to Graves. Graves will bring it up the right to the left side for Rocky. Goes to Longo. Longo, three-pointer. That one's tipped. Strother gets the basketball on the rebound. He'll bring it up across the timeline. Picked up by Moorkirky. They go to Reck. Back to Lee. 21 on the shot clock. Lee guarded by Longo. And we got a whistle and a foul.
Well,
against Taylor Longo. As that kind of answers, we were wondering how they'd come out and call this second half, and it looks like they're going to call it tight as well, as that was a tight one on Taylor Longo. Calling it the same on both sides. I guess that's all you can ask is for him to be consistent.
Coach, yeah.
Souther gets the ball tipped away by Moorkirky. Souther back. They swing it around. The shot by Edmondson, no good. And it's Cannon up high for the rebound for the Bears. Chad comes back the other way. Goes to Nebe. Nebe. Shot, free throw line jumper, no good. Lee tips it to himself on the board. And Lee comes back the other way. Goes to Tatarka. Edmondson. They swing it around to Reck. Reck three-pointer. It's good. KJ Reck for three. 36-35. Rocky on top. Just underway. 17:56 to go in the ball game. Longo with the basketball. Gets it to Graves, and Graves is blocked by Reck. As Derek Graves goes up, puts up a little floater, and KJ Reck comes from the other side and slaps that one into the seats. Rocky basketball. Taylor Longo will inbound it. Longo gets the ball back, takes it to the hole. Tough shot. Moorkirky with the rebound, up and good. 38-35. Nice putback by Ben Moorkirky.
Second offensive board.
Lee comes back the other way, goes to Edmondson. Edmondson needs to get something going here for the Lights. He sat most of that first half. Reck takes the ball at the hole on the baseline. Shots up and good. KJ Reck with 5 quick points. And we got an official's timeout here.
What's
17-13 to go here in the ball game. Rocky on top, 38-37. Will we have a first overtime in our first conference game? I don't know. Cannon, free throw line, dumps off underneath the Nebe. Nice pass by Chad Cannon to Rob Nebe. Robbie has 4 here in the second half.
Two big boys have 8 points.
Margassa getting set to come back in. Reck with the basketball. Edmondson, they swing it around to Tatarka. Tatarka gets a double pick out on top, back to Reck. Now they get it inside Strother. Strother tries to go baseline. He's going to be fouled by Moorkirky.
It's number 3.
Fouls on your back, Bears, number 40, Ben Moorkirky. That's his third personal foul.
As Joe Stolk comes back in for Moorkirky. And Margarsa for Northern. And Margarsa will go pick the ball out of bounds. Kicks it into Reck. Reck with the basketball out on top. Back to Margassa. He sets it up. Edmondson with the basketball back to Reck. Reck. Edmondson. Three-pointer off the back iron. No good. Reck with the rebound. Longo nearly knocks it out of there, but the Lights control it. Margassa with the basketball on the perimeter. 16-17 to go here in the ball game. Strother with the shot. It's up and good. David Strother ties this one up at 40. 16 minutes to go in the ball game. Longo with the basketball. Hands off to Graves. Graves goes to Cannon. Cannon penetrates. Goes up. Shot. No good. Rebound comes down. Strother. Strother finds Edmondson going the other way. And it's up and good. Northern takes the lead, 42-40 on a breakaway. Longo with the basketball. Longo Penetrates against Tartaka, takes it to the hole. It's up and good. We're tied once again at 42 apiece. Margasa brings it down. Goes to Strother. Strother hands off to Edmondson. Edmondson will bring it back, set things up. He's the only senior on this ball club. And we got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball.
Fouls on your back of Bears, number 2.
And it's going to go against Chad Cannon, and that'll be his third foul.
He was thinking he was coming out there with 3 fouls, but.
And Wedgeworth, Taylor Lee Wedgeworth will check in for Chad Cannon. And it's probably a good thing because Chad and the referee are jawing pretty hard there.
Trying to get something figured out.
It'll be Northern basketball underneath their own basket. They inbound the basketball.
Oh, man.
And it's Slother underneath with a nice move to the basket with the easy 2 points. 44-42, Northern on top. Longo with the basketball, takes it the other way. He goes up, and we got a whistle before the shot. Tatarka picks up the foul.
That's his third.
That's 3 on him, as it'll be Brett Thompson coming in for him. Brett Thompson out of Laurel. Longo inbounding the basketball. Gets it into Neby. Neby goes to work. Floater across the middle. It's 2 for Rob Neby. He has 6 here in the second half. 44-44.
There's one of those mismatches.
Yep. Brett Thompson out there guarded by Wedgeworth. Both teams going straight man-to-man defense. Hard-nosed basketball here tonight. Brett Thompson kicks out to Reck for 3 in the corner. Shot no good. Rebound comes down to Thompson. New shot clock for Northern. Reck with the basketball. Stother has it. Penetrates, nothing there. Kicks out to Thompson. 14-22 to go in the ball game. Edmondson finds Stother on a little give and go, and we got a whistle, and we got a travel on Stother. Nice head and shoulders fake, but they say he traveled on that one. It'll be Rocky basketball, and we got subs coming in as it'll be Dunsmore and Walker coming in for the Lights. Rocky basketball on the backcourt. Wedgeworth will bring it up. All tied up at 44, 14, 13 to go here in the ball game.
Zone?
I believe they did go zone. Yep.
Oh.
It was a quick one.
Yeah.
We'll see if they stay with it the next possession. Edmondson swings it around. Margasa looking inside to Walker. Walker with it. Going to work inside. The big guy puts up the jump hook. It's good. Walker out of Lehigh, Utah, 6'6 junior. Wedgeworth gets in the paint, goes to Graves. They kick it out to Longo for 3. Off the front iron. Neby's going to pick up the foul as Robbie picks it up over the back on the rebound.
Second.
Got a timeout on the floor. Foul's going to go against Rob Neby. That'll be his third foul. And we'll have a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute. 46-44 Northern.
It'll turn any night into a holiday night.
2 pizzas? Can we keep them? Ooh, breadsticks and a cookie. Can we keep him?
The Triple Treat Box. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and a Hershey's cookie. Unwrap this incredible box at an incredible price. Just $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Thought we were watching the game. Sorry, Bolton's over.
As a Ford employee, I get to give my friends a special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing. And for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
there it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate. It's hassle-free.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone. With Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing, get a Super Duty for up to $7,213 below MSRP. It's an inside deal, now for everyone. Only at your local Ford store.
And welcome back to the Fortin Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. Bob Ritter out along with Mark West here. Want to welcome all our listeners on KPQX 92.5 in Havre. We got a good one going here, folks. Actually, Northern's on top, 46-44 with 13:32 to go here in the ball game. Margassa will bring it up for the Lights.
Travel.
Edmondson get away with one there. Walker hits Edmondson. He gets to the hole. Nice pass by Walker to Edmondson for two. 48-44. Mark, I was trying to think. I think probably about the biggest lead in this ball game was about 6 points.
Wow, it is.
Hardaway with the basketball. Gets it inside. Stokes shots up, and it is good. 48-46. As Stoltz puts in two. Brett Thompson has the ball for the Lights out on top. They go to Dunsmore. Dunsmore high post goes to Walker. Walker guarded there by Stoltz. Thompson picks up a big screen, and that is a big one by Walker. Walker tries to go to work. Nothing there. Shot clock at 7. Walker has to make something happen, and he's going to pick up the offensive foul. That's the first personal foul on Walker. 12:31 to go, 48-46. Northern Rocky basketball.
I think Rocky can get through this without me being more Kirky in foul trouble here.
And Longo penetrates the hole, turnaround jumper, and it's going to fall in. The soft shot of Taylor Longo. We're tied up at 48-48. Margassa brings it back across for the Lights. Margassa got it by Hardaway. Goes to Thompson, picked up out there by Wedgeworth. Rocky still in this man-to-man defense. Thompson in the corner. Edmondson picks up the three-pointer. Oh, they're going to say long two-pointer, excuse me. 50-48, I thought it was three. Hardaway with the basketball. Goes to Graves. Graves pulls up. 15-foot jumper off the glass. It's good. Derek Graves ties it up at 50.
Nobody's stopping anybody right now.
No, there's kind of playing defense like you and I used to play now.
Nobody wants to foul.
Yeah, that's just about the truth, too. Walker gets the ball inside. Big spin move by the big guy. That's a quick step. I'll tell you what, that was impressive. William Walker on a huge first step, and Wedgeworth puts up a three-pointer. Going to miss everything, and Margassa comes back the other way. Gets it to Edmondson.
They're probably going to keep pounding it in there without the
Margassa, yeah, definitely. Margassa has it, shot clock at 10. Dunsmore has it. Dunsmore puts up the three-pointer, no good. Longo back up with another big rebound. Wedgeworth has it. Goes baseline, kicks out to Derek Graves in the corner. Graves, three-pointer is good. Derek Graves hits 5 quick points, puts Rocky on top, 53-52 at the 10:24 mark. Walker with the ball at the high post. Oh, great cut by Margassa. Caught Hardaway sleeping. And we got an official's timeout here.
Nice passing by Walker.
Yeah.
That kid can pass.
As we got Reck, Chandler, and Strother coming in for the Lights. Hardaway tying his shoes as Betcher comes in. He'll replace Stoltz.
The Saints are leading the Oregonians 36-31.
And Hardaway gets the basketball. Margasa putting on passive pressure here, now drops back. Hardaway. And he wants to go at the hole, and he's going to be fouled on the way to the hole.
That's 4 for
Margasa picking up his 4th foul as Lee will come back in.
So we're Margasa, Margasa.
Margasa, that's 4.
Mouthful, that.
Oh, yeah. Wedgeworth inbounds the basketball, goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has it on the left side, gets a screen out there by Betcher. Takes it to Graves. Graves on the perimeter. Graves penetrates, takes the ball at the hole. It's up and good as Derek Graves has hit 7 points here and giving Rocky the 55-54 lead. Under 10 minutes to go here in the ball game. Mark Strother with it, steps out on the perimeter. Edmondson trying to get loose, does. His shot is up, no good. Rebound fought for. Strother gets it, but Betcher comes out of there with the basketball. Hardaway takes the ball right up the middle with the big dunk, but it's no good off the back iron. As Janali Hardaway misses the dunk as he went by everyone.
That was close.
That was close. Kind of reminded me of you.
Yeah.
Close.
Short.
Strother with the basketball, kicks it out. Edmondson with it, trying to make something work on the baseline. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Wedgeworth.
Whoa, Wedgeworth is lucky there.
Oberweiser coming in for the Lights. Replace Edmondson, give him a little bit of break here. 9:05 to go. Lee will inbound the basketball. Coach Drykosen wanting a timeout pretty bad. Going to be a full timeout. 9:05 to go in the ball game. Rocky 55, Northern 54. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Great. It means your day just got better. That's the idea behind First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. With every purchase, you earn points you can use to upgrade just about any aspect of your life. Even better, rewards come from your world, your neighbors, your favorite local businesses. It's the difference between dining out and dining out in style, your style. First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. Your style, your rewards.
My name's Charlie, and I've been rodeoing for about 12 years. You learn to love it, and you grow up with it all the time, and you have to get hooked on a rodeo by somebody, and that's your family. When I lost my granddad, it was pretty rough. Everybody loved him so much, and if he didn't smoke, he'd probably still be here. Athletes try to stay in the best of shape as they can, and smoking's not going to get you there.
So I decided to stand up and help the Montana rodeo that I love break away from tobacco.
And welcome back here. Bob Ritter along with Mark West. Got us a good one going here, Mark. On the men's side, 55-54, Rocky on top. These two teams have been back and forth all night. That final, once again, 76-58, Rocky women over the Northern women. Some other scores, Great Falls over Western in the women, 79-70. And Tech, I'm not sure who won that Tech Carroll game, 68-63. I'll have to check on that. Lee with the basketball out in front. 9 minutes to go. Rocky on top by 155-54. Chandler kicks off. Strother, they go underneath the Wreck. Wreck puts it up, can't finish, no good. Strother with the rebound, ball on the floor, slapped away by Longo.
Wow.
And it's going to be Rocky basketball.
Good effort by Longo there.
Yeah, great job. He just stayed down low, saw Strother bring the ball down, knocked it out of his hands. Hardaway comes up on the right side. Hands off to Wedgeworth, to Longo. Longo with the basketball. Taylor gets a screen from Betcher on top. Swings it around to Graves. Graves with it out there. 13 on the shot clock. Wedgeworth finds Betcher for the 15-footer off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down to Reck. Lee brings the basketball up the left side. Neby getting set to come back in. Next dead ball. Reck tries to go, hands off to Lee. Strother. Lee. Morkirky coming in as well. Next dead ball. 8-minute mark. Lee's shot blocked by Betcher. And it's Longo coming down with the basketball and the whistle and a foul. Strother's going to pick up the foul.
Fouls on the legs, number 22, David Strother.
Well, I think they got through that period of time pretty well.
See what Moorkirky and Neby can do here.
Yeah.
55-54, Rocky. Just under 8 minutes to go here in the ball game. Hardaway will bring it up across the timeline. Neby going out to set a screen out there. Now rolls inside. Hardaway hits Wedgeworth. Wedgeworth with the basketball. Penetrates free throw. Goes to Moorkirky. Moorkirky back to Wedgeworth. Wedgeworth wants to go baseline. Nothing there. Brings it back. Puts the floater out to Longo. 11 on the shot clock. Longo, big shot. Rebound. 5-4. It's going to go out of bounds.
Moorkirky had it in his hands.
And we got a score out of Carroll. It is Carroll 42, Tech 34 on the men's side. 13:54 to go in that ball game. 55-54 here. Rocky on top of MSU Northern. Longo will inbound the basketball underneath their basket here for the Battling Bears. Kicks it out to Wedgeworth. Knocked away by Chandler. Athletic move by Chandler. Chandler finds Obweiser too. Underneath Margasa. As he picks up 2. Hardaway goes to Longo. Longo with the basketball. Longo tries to go baseline. Out to Wedgeworth. Hardaway, and Hardaway's going to be whistled for a travel.
2 turnovers in a row.
And Cannon coming in. Coming in for Wedgeworth. It'll be Northern basketball on the backcourt on the far side. They have the lead 56-55 on the Margasa shot on the last possession. Obweiser has it. Goes to Walker. Obweiser has it. Going to penetrate. Nothing there. Swings it around. Margasa gets it into Walker. Walker going to work against Moorkirky. Nice spin move. Up and good. Bears come back quickly as Cannon gets it to Neby. Neby takes the ball at the hole, and we got a whistle and a foul, and it's going to go against the lights as Rob Neby with those fouls takes that one to the hole, taking a chance there. As Robbie will make the basket, it'll count. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. We got a media timeout. 58-57, Northern on top. We'll be back in 1 minute.
My name is Carson. Rodeo has become a very big part in my life. To win a rodeo, you've got to be really dedicated, so I have to stay in shape. I really like when you're getting done with a run because sometimes you have the highs and your lows in rodeo, but when you do good, it's really a great feeling. Tobacco, in my opinion, doesn't belong in rodeo. I mean, you can look at all the statistics and it's just been a damaging, destructive product. Tobacco doesn't take center stage, not in my rodeo.
Our physicians and athletic trainers have been building better athletes for over 20 years. We are the official sports medicine provider to the Billings Mustangs, MSUB Yellow Jackets, and Rocky Mountain College Battling Bears. AMP ensures that athletes of all ages and skill levels receive the training and medical care for top performance and to stay healthy. AMP, Athletic Medicine and Performance, powered by St. Vincent Healthcare, Ortho, Montana, and Yellowstone Surgery Center.
And welcome back to the Ford Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. Bob Ritter out along with Mark West. Got us the ball game, Mark, 58-57 here with 6:41 to go. And it's going to be Rob Neby at the free throw line here, shooting some free throws. Trying to finish off the old-fashioned three-point play. And more importantly, he can tie the ball game up here. And he does. We're tied up at 58-58. 6:41 to go. Rocky coming out, putting full court pressure on here. A little 2-2-1 half-court trap, full court trap. Northern beats it pretty easily there. Margasa with the basketball. Goes to Walker. Walker to high post. Goes to Reck. Reck on the perimeter. Reck looking inside to Walker. They can't get it. Great job by Morkirky. Chandler with the basketball. Back to Reck. 7 on the shot clock. Chandler looks up the shot clock. Knows he has to do something. They get it to Reck. Reck shot partially blocked by Longo. And the shot clock
so did
violation.
They have to take that out, or
yep.
Why would you stop it? That's in the pros. You don't stop it. Huh?
Well, a lot of times they don't in college either, but they did there. 6:08 to go, 58-58. We're all tied up once again. Up in Helena, it's 50-34. Carroll over or on top of the Montana Tech in that one. Neby with the basketball. Longo, turnaround, tough shot, jumper, no good. Rebound comes down to Chandler. Chandler gets the ball out to Margasa. He'll bring it up the left side. Margasa kicks to Reck. Reck with the basketball. Reck, Margasa, 5:32 to go. We're tied at 58. Margasa looks for the roll. There's nothing there. Walker has the ball inside. Ball knocked loose. Chandler puts it up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Reck. Back to Chandler. Chandler, three-pointer. Deep, it's good. 61-58. Chandler hits a big three-pointer. Northern goes on top. Hardaway brings it up for the Battling Bears. Hardaway tries to penetrate. Loose ball picked up by Cannonen. Goes to Neby. Neby back to Chad Cannonen. He goes up over Walker. Big rebound by Morkirky and put back. It's good.
What a rebound by Morkirky.
And we got a 30-second timeout on the floor. We'll stay right here. It's Western 65, Great Falls 41. That one in the second half. 50-37. Saints over the top of Tech up in Helena with 11:18 to go up there. So the Saints looking to get a win up there as well. But, I'm not sure who's going to win this one, Mark. This one's wide open yet. Both these teams battling hard, just back and forth. I thought that Rocky survived there in the foul trouble with Neby and Morkirky, but Northern doing a good job. Chandler come out, hit a huge three-pointer right there, that's for sure.
Yeah, Morkirky and Neby can stay in the game here without getting in foul trouble. I mean, they should be able to work themselves back in there, but Walker's doing a very nice job around the basket down there. I'm very impressed now.
Yeah, he's tough.
Oh, yeah, he's a big kid.
Yeah, William Walker, 6'6" junior out of Lehigh, Utah, but he's a pretty good find there for Coach Sean Hughes.
Yeah, I think so. He will only get better.
Yeah, he's got a great quick step, that nice little jump hook.
Well, like you said, it's going to come down to that last possession probably.
Northern basketball. Rocky putting on some full court pressure. Reck in the backcourt along with Lee. They get it up. Strother comes out, gets it. Back to Lee. Tatarka, he's been quiet tonight. Penetrates free throw line. Strother, three-pointer. Off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Graves. Graves comes out of the rebound, brings it up the right side for Rocky. Northern on top by one. Graves trying to make a move on Tatarka, nothing there. Tatarka knocks the ball loose. Ball's knocked loose, picked up by Wedgeworth. Wedgeworth puts up the runner at 14, and Morkirky with the rebound. Ball on the floor, and it's Neby. Picks up the loose ball, and Rob Neby hits a three-pointer. Rocky up 63-61.
Wow.
As Robbie, ball was going everywhere there. People were fighting for it. Strother and Morkirky going at each other. Loose ball knocked loose. Cannonen picks it up. Rocky on top by two. And
tough turnover.
We got to reset the shot clock there, I believe. Subs coming in for Northern. It'll be Margasa and
We've had to set that
Edmondson.
That was great hustle by Rocky last 30 seconds here.
63-61, 3:44 to go. Who's going to win this last 3.5 minutes of this ball game? Wedgeworth takes it to the far side, gets a big screen on top by Moorkirky. Wedgeworth goes to Cannon. Cannon goes to Graves. Graves, jumper from the corner, no good. Rebound comes down to Reck. Northern comes back the other way. Margasa crosses the timeline. They trail by 2, 63-61. They go inside to Reck. He kicks it back out to Chandler. Chandler goes to Edmondson. Edmondson was the big hitter in the first minute, and he hits that one. A little step back jumper by Edmondson. It's a 2-pointer, 63-63. We're all tied up with 2:57 to go here in the ball game. As Wedgeworth's going to lose the handle on the ball, it's going to be off of him, out of bounds.
Both teams taking turns making mistakes down the stretch here.
As Taylor Longo come back into the game, as well as Mr. Walker.
Yeah.
Strother comes out. Strother doing a great job in there as well. And the thing about Strother, he stepped back, hit a 3-pointer here earlier.
Yeah.
You got to guard him out there. Margasa has it, goes to Chandler. Chandler dumps off to Walker on the perimeter. Walker, Margasa. Chandler in the corner, trying to get the ball into Walker. Moorkirky and Neby for Rocky, both in foul trouble. Reck, nice head and shoulders fake. Edmondson, 3-pointer, no good. Rebound comes down to Moorkirky. 2:20 to go in the ball game. We're tied at 63. Neby, 3-pointer, off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to Edmondson. If he'd have hit that one, this place would have went wild. Edmondson has it, gets a big screen out on top from Reck. And we got a whistle and a timeout by Coach Hughes.
Neby doesn't miss those either.
2:03 to go in the ball game. 63-63 our score. And we will be back in 1 minute.
I get to give my friends a special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing. And for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate. It's hassle-free.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone. With Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing, get an F-150 for up to $10,388 below MSRP. It's an inside deal, now for everyone. Only at your local Ford store.
As a driven business owner, you want to pursue your dream, not worry about administrative chores, employee benefits, and HR. With Avitas Group, you don't have to. We'll provide the solutions you need. Everything from payroll and taxes to online marketing and IT. For each and every operational need, Avitas Group has an entire team of diverse, specialized professionals. Follow your dream. Leave the logistics to us.
And welcome back to the Fortin Center. It'll be Northern basketball in the front court. 2:03 to go, 63-63. Both teams with 3 timeouts. Both teams with 5 team fouls here in the second half. So we're pretty even all the way across the board, Mark.
Yeah, it is. They are even.
Margasa has the basketball out on the perimeter. Nice backdoor cut, nothing there. Chandler gets it on the perimeter now. Chandler guarded by Longo. Kicks out to Reck. They swing it around. Edmondson, deep 3-pointer over Neby. It's good. And Coach Son Hughes wants another full timeout. 1:45 to go. 66-63. MSU Northern on top. Wow. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Full timeout call by the Lions.
Hotel and Convention Center can do for you. With its state-of-the-art sound system, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is the best place in Billings to host your next meeting or conference. Ease your cares from traveling in the newly renovated rooms or relax in the hot tub while the kids enjoy both of the indoor water slides. And if you want to really enjoy the big game, experience the renovated Sports Lounge, complete with giant flat screens for your viewing pleasure. Locally owned and operated, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is your best bet on your next stay in Billings.
For signs big or small, from banners to illuminated, Sign Pro has been your leader in signs since 1990. Sure, you know we provide high-quality displays, magnets, decals, vehicle graphics, certified installers, and more. But have you heard about our new cutting-edge techniques at Sign Pro? UV flatbed technology produces full-color brilliance that no one in the region can match, printing directly to almost any sign surface. The results are faster, higher quality, and much more cost-effective.
Sign up with Sign Pro.
Man, Mark, I'll tell you what, I don't know how them cheerleaders,
I don't know.
We got a lot of faith in those guys catching them, that's for sure. Great job by the cheer squad here at Rocky Mountain College. Great ball game here, 66-63. Northern on top as Edmondson just hit a huge three-pointer. The 6'2 senior, the only senior on this Northern team. Levy with the basketball. We'll see what Coach Drykosen drew up. Little dribble drive, it looks like. Haven't seen that all night. No. As Moorkirky gets it on the perimeter. Longo with it out on top. 14 on the shot clock. He'll bring it out, set things up. Longo takes it to Strother, takes it to the hole. It's good. Taylor Longo takes it in amongst the trees and gets to 66-65. Margasa will bring it up for the Lights. Hands it off to Reck. Goes to Chandler. Sother. Back to Reck. Reck guarded out there by Nevy. Chandler with the basketball. Gets a screen. Goes back to Reck. And Reck takes it to the hole. Shot's no good. Moorkirky with the rebound. Gets it to Longo. Longo takes it up the floor. He could go all the way, and he's going to be fouled. Taylor Longo will go to the line to shoot two. 48.8 seconds to go as it's going to be Margasa picking up the foul. That'll be 5 on Vadasa. Margasa played a great game here tonight, that's for sure. (66-65), Northern on top of Rocky. Taylor Longo, typically a very good free throw shooter, at the line to shoot the free throws here. It is a 2-shot foul.
Boy, that was a great play by Moorkirky down there. He goes up and changes his shot and then gets the rebound and outlets it.
Taylor Longo's free throw is up and good. We're tied at 66. Rocky has 3 timeouts left. Northern with 2. As Walker coming back into the game for Strother.
Offense, defense here.
Yeah, probably, I would say. Walker definitely an offensive threat underneath. We'll see if Coach Drykosen calls a timeout. No, Longo misses it, but he runs down his rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds. Longo could not quite get to it. Northern basketball in the backcourt. We're tied, 46.3 seconds to go. Lee will bring it up. Goes to Reck. Chandler has it in the front court. Wow. He's looking for Lee. Lee goes and gets it. 19 on the shot clock. Edmondson has it. The only senior on the ball club. They go to Walker. High post. Walker goes to Lee. 10 on the shot clock. Out to Chandler. Moorkirky with the steal. The ball's on the floor. Coach Hughes wanted to call a timeout. I don't know why he didn't there. And Lee's three-pointer's going to be wide right. And 14 seconds to go in the ball game and a shot clock violation. Got to give hats off to Rocky. I think that's the 3rd or 4th shot clock violation against Northern here tonight. We're tied up at 66-66, folks. 14.6 seconds to go in the ball game. The shot clock is shut off.
Yeah, the Moorkirky just made 2 great defensive plays here in the last minute.
And Longo comes down. He gets a screen by Moorkirky. Takes it down in the corner. Back out to Cannon. Cannon goes to hole. It's blocked. And we're going to go into overtime. We're all tied up. We're all tied up at 66-66, folks. We got a great one going here at Sporting Center tonight. We'll be back in 1 minute. Wow.
more than just a building. It's a refuge from the outside world, a place where families can feel safe and secure. At Stockman Bank, we enjoy helping Montanans build and own their own homes. And we treat borrowers like friends and neighbors, because they are. Treating people with respect, care, and a personal touch is the Montana way. It's the only way we know. Stockman Bank. Montana banking. Pure and simple.
When you unwrap the triple treat box from Pizza Hut, it'll turn any night into a holiday night.
2 pizzas? Can we keep them? Ooh, breadsticks and a cookie.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle
Can we keep him?
The triple treat box. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and a Hershey's cookie. Unwrap this incredible box at an incredible price, just $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Thought we were watching the game. Sorry, Bolton's over.
And welcome back to the Fortin Center, folks. KPQX 92.5 up in Havre, KVRM 104.5 here in Billings. We are going to overtime. 66-66, first Frontier Conference game of the year for these two clubs. And we're going to play an extra 5 minutes. As we'll start this one out with a jump ball. You know, Mark, and I'm just kind of glazing through here. Looks like we got our same starters on the floor for both teams here in this overtime contest.
I think you're right.
Strother and Moorkirky going up. And it's going to be controlled by Nebe. Nebe goes up and lays it in. Robbie Nebe gets the first 2 points of the overtime as he battled for that loose ball and rolls it over the rim with a finger roll. Strother, big move inside, kicks it to Lee. Lee takes it up, shot, floater over Moorkirky is good. Longo comes back quickly the other way on the left side. Takes it in, he's going to go at the hole. We got a whistle and a foul. Foul's going to go against Travail Lee. He'll pick up his first personal foul. Travail's probably the only player, if he'd been in the game, if he'd been in the game, that's only got one foul for both teams.
Yes.
Taylor Longo at the charity stripe. 1-1. That one is good as Longo gives Rocky a 69-68 lead. 4:32 to go. Both Rocky with 4 timeouts now. Northern with 3 as they picked up one in the overtime. Longo's second free throw good. As Chandler's checking in for the Lights.
Coming in for Tatarka.
Northern will bring it up as Lee will cross the timeline. He'll be picked up by Taylor Longo. Rocky on top, 70-68. Chandler guarded by Cannon. Chandler, a lot of movement underneath the basket. A lot of screening down there on the baseline. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to go against Moorkirky as he'll pick up his 4th foul. Strother was fouled there. 16 fouls on Rocky, 7 on MSU Northern. So from here on out, we're going to be in the bonus.
Try to keep Moorkirky for the last couple minutes.
As Stoltz comes back in. Lee inbounds the basketball underneath his own basket. Throws it off the back of a Rocky player. Gets the basketball to Chandler. Back to Lee. Lee has it on the left side. Wants to penetrate. Gets a nice screen. Nowhere to go. Kicks it to Rick. Edmondson with a 3-pointer. Nope, wow. They're going to say a long 2-pointer. He was right on the line there, folks. 70-70. We're all tied up once again. 3:50 to go in the ball game. Overtime ball game. Cannon nearly loses the handle. Does. It's going to be off of Chad Cannon as he couldn't handle the basketball there. And Longo tried to make a dive for it. Couldn't catch up with it.
Lots of time.
70-73, 42 to go in overtime. Will we see 2 overtimes? Lee with the basketball goes to Reck out on top. Reck hands off to Chandler. Chandler guarded out there by Cannon. Now they go to Edmondson. He's guarded by Graves. Reck guarded by Neby with 3 fouls. Lee penetrates. Nowhere to go, back to Reck. Reck, Chandler for 3, is 7 on the shot clock, and Graves goes up high for the rebound. Hands it off to Longo. Longo will bring it back up across the timeline. Taylor takes it in the paint, and we got a whistle and a foul as it's going to be on the drive, I believe, and Taylor Longo will go back to the line to shoot a 1-and-1 as Strother's going to pick up the foul on the drive, 1-and-1. Taylor Longo to shoot. Free throws up and good.
Checking in for the Lights, number 42, William Walker.
Walker back in for
little offense, defense there.
Strotter.
Taylor Longo at the line. He's given his team a 1-point lead here, 71-70. 3:07 left in overtime. Second shot is good. Coach Drykosen wants a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. 3:07 to go. Rocky on top, 72-70. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing, and for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate. It's hassle-free.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone. With Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing, get a Super Duty for up to $7,213 below MSRP. It's an inside deal, now for everyone. Only at your local Ford store.
Upgrade. It means your day just got better. That's the idea behind First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. With every purchase, you earn points you can use to upgrade just about any aspect of your life. Even better, rewards come from your world, your neighbors, your favorite local businesses. It's the difference between dining out and dining out in style, your style. First Rewards World MasterCard from First Interstate Bank. Your style, your rewards.
And welcome back here to Rocky Mountain College. Bob Ritter along with Mark West, and we are in overtime. Rocky on top of Northern 72-70. We got 3:07 to go in this overtime. The Rocky women come out victorious tonight in their ball game by the score of 76-58 over the Skylights. Recko inbound the basketball in the backcourt for Northern. Rocky, little trapping pressure here as Chandler has it in the middle of the floor. Gets it back to Reck to Lee. Lee will set things up. 20 on the shot clock. Coach Sean Hughes setting up the offense in the huddle, I'm sure, on that timeout. Lee back to Chandler. Chandler three-pointer. It's good as Chandler clutch shooting tonight. Some nice young players on this Northern team.
Oh, wow.
73-72. Northern back on top. Longo with the basketball. Turn around. Nobody on him. Misses everything. Neby with the putback. It's up and good. And he's fouled. Rob Neby coming through big in this second half for the Ballard Bears. 74-73. Rocky on top. And Rob Neby with a chance to make it a 2-point ball game. Rob and a chance at the old-fashioned 3-point play. It is good. And Coach Drykosen goes back to a half-court defense here as Lee brings it across. 2.5 minutes to go in overtime. Chandler just hit a big one, gets the ball, goes to Walker. Walker going to work. Moorkirky on the bench with 4 fouls. They find Walker underneath. It's good. The big guy wide open underneath. 75-75. We're all tied up with 2:04 to go in the ball game. Cannon with the basketball goes back to Longo. Longo tries to go baseline, puts up the glass. Great job by Longo. And Taylor Longo gives Rocky a 77-75 lead. And we got a 30-second timeout. Nope. Excuse me, it's going to be a full timeout by Rocky, 77-75. We'll be back in 1
And and I've been rodeoing for about 12 years. You learn to love it and you grow up with it all the time, and you have to get hooked on a rodeo by somebody, and that's your family. When I lost my granddad, it was pretty rough. Everybody loved him so much, and if he didn't smoke, he'd probably still be here. Athletes try to stay in the best of shape as they can, and smoking's not going to get you there.
So I decided to stand up and help the Montana rodeo that I love break away from tobacco.
My name is Carson. Rodeo has become a very big part in my life. To win a rodeo, you've got to be really dedicated, so I have to stay in shape. I really like when you're getting done with a round, because sometimes you have the highs and your lows in rodeo, but when you do good, it's really a great feeling. Tobacco, in my opinion, doesn't belong in rodeo. I mean, you can look at all the statistics, and it's just been a damaging, destructive product. Tobacco doesn't take center stage, not in my rodeo.
Back to the Ford Center on the campus of Rocky Mountain College. 1:54 to go here in overtime, folks, as we have had a barn burner. Biggest lead of the night has been 6 points by either both teams have had a 6-point lead. Lee gets the basketball, comes across timeline, gets it up to Edmondson, back to Lee. Lee out on top. Goes to Walker, high post to Reck. Reck, definitely a threat out there.
I don't know if Graves is going to be able to guard him.
And Graves, terrible mismatch there. Probably did the best thing he could do is just fall on the floor and let Walker go to the basket.
Yeah.
77-77, tied up once again. Cannon with the basketball. Chad with it, goes to Graves. Graves has it out on top. They get it into Betcher. Nice pass from Betcher to Graves. Can't finish. We got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be a blocking foul against Walker. And Derek Graves is going to go up the line to shoot 2 free throws. 1:17 to go in the ball game.
Wow.
And Moorkirky will come back in for Rocky. As Graves will be shooting 2. First one off the back iron, no good. Moorkirky comes in for Betcher. Great job by Betcher on that last pass, Mark, in there to a cutting Graves to the basket. Graves free throws in and out, no good. Can't buy a basket there at the free throw line for Mr. Graves. Lee. Edmondson to Walker at that high post spot. Moorkirky with 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Lee with the basketball, guarded by Cannon. Takes the ball at the hole. We got a whistle and a foul.
1-on-1 or?
It's going to go against Chad Cannon.
That's interesting.
And Chad picks up his 4th foul. Strother coming back into the game for defense here. Wedgeworth coming in as well for Chad Cannon. 1 minute to go in the ball game. We're tied up. Trevale Lee at the charity stripe. He can give the Lights the lead here. Lee's free throw is good as Northern takes a 78-77 lead. 60 seconds to go in the overtime. Nice crowd here tonight at the Fortin Center.
Yep.
See a couple of high school teams in here watching here tonight. Second free throw by Lee is good, up 2 points. 79-77. Northern on top. Longo comes across. He's guarded by Lee. Longo takes it in the paint, kicks out to Wedgeworth. Wedgeworth takes it to the hole. Shots up and good as Terry Lee Wedgeworth hits the basket, ties it up at 79-79. 42 seconds to go in the overtime. Reck with the basketball out to Chandler. Chandler goes to Edmondson around to Lee. Lee has it on the left side. 15 on the shot clock, 30 on the game clock. Kicks out. It's Reck, and Reck's going to be whistled for a travel. It'll be turnover. Northern will go back to Rocky. 24.6 seconds on the shot clock, or on the game clock. The shot clock is shut off. And Coach Strykosen is calling a timeout here. I believe it's going to be a full timeout. 24 seconds to go. We're tied at 79-79. Rocky basketball. Mark, what do you think? Going to stay?
I think I'll say.
Going to go for one shot here to win it.
I think that would be probably the way to go here. Not to give. I mean, if you go in, drive to the basket, pretty much going to get the foul, make the free throws with that last shot. And if you don't, then you go over to overtime. So yeah.
And Coach Strykosen getting Chad Cannon back into the game, a very good shooter. A great pressure player. Right? He loves pressure. Chad, not only a good basketball player, he's a tremendous team roper. So he's used to competition and loves it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Coach Hughes goes back with Colin Graves again. If he does have the ball, that's an idea. But I don't think you'd risk it. I think you just play straight up defense. But
so do you think he goes?
He might.
You think comes back man to man, or is he going to go to his own and mix things up?
I think he'd go man, but
well, we'll see.
I don't know. It's just kind of fun to watch him strategize through it. I mean, the subbing and the play calling and all the things that are going through their mind. It's just fun to watch them on the sidelines. I'm glad it's them, not me.
And Graves will inbound the basketball in the backcourt as Taylor Longo will go down and get the pass. 24.6 seconds to go here in overtime. 79-79.
Yeah, I guess going to play the straight up half-court defense.
And he got Lee on Longo. Longo's had success to get to the basket quite a bit tonight.
They spread out this wide, and
they're going to they're basically going to bring Rob Neby up for a screen there. Longo goes to the basket, and he loses it to Lee. He gets it up to Edmondson. Edmondson takes it to the hole. It's good!
Man.
Derek Lee gets the inbound pass. Northern wins 81-79 as Northern picks up a loose ball, and Edmondson gets the breakaway for the shot and the win here in overtime in one great basketball game we saw tonight. Wow. This is one of those games to see anybody lose.
Yep.
81-79. Northern wins this one in a great contest here tonight. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll come back with our final game stats.
Please join us again this Saturday as the Matlin Bears host the University of
Your dream. Not worry about administrative chores, employee benefits, and HR. With Avitas Group, you don't have to. We'll provide the solutions you need. Everything from payroll and taxes to online marketing and IT. For each and every operational need, Avitas Group has an entire team of diverse, specialized professionals. Follow your dream. Leave the logistics to us.
Planning a stay in Billings? See what the newly renovated Billings Hotel and Convention Center can do for you. With its state-of-the-art sound system, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is the best place in Billings to host your next meeting or conference. Ease your cares from traveling in the newly renovated rooms, or relax in the hot tub while the kids enjoy both of the indoor water slides. And if you want to really enjoy the big game, experience the renovated Sports Lounge, complete with giant flat screens for your viewing pleasure. Locally owned and operated, the Billings Hotel and Convention Center is your best bet on your next stay in Billings.
For signs big or small, from banners to illuminated, Sign Pro has been your leader in signs since 1990. Sure, you know we provide high-quality displays, magnets, decals, vehicle graphics, certified installers, and more. But have you heard about our new cutting-edge techniques at Sign Pro? UV flatbed technology produces full-color brilliance that no one in the region can match, printing directly to almost any sign surface. The results are faster, higher quality, and much more cost-effective.
Sign up with Sign Pro.
A home is more than just a building. It's a refuge from the outside world, a place where families can feel safe and secure. At Stockman Bank, we enjoy helping Montanans build and own their own homes. And we treat borrowers like friends and neighbors, because they are. Treating people with respect, care, and a personal touch is the Montana way. It's the only way we know. Stockman Bank. Montana banking. Pure and simple.
When you unwrap the triple treat box from Pizza Hut, it'll turn any night into a holiday night.
2 pizzas? Can we keep them? Ooh, breadsticks and a cookie.
Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle
Can we keep him?
The Triple Treat Box. 2 medium pizzas, breadsticks, and a Hershey's cookie. Unwrap this incredible box at an incredible price, just $19.99. Only at Pizza Hut.
Thought we were watching the game. Sorry, Bolton's over.
As a Ford employee, I get to give my friends a special deal on cars, trucks, and SUVs.
It's friends and neighbors pricing. And for a limited time, we're letting everyone in on this deal.
That doesn't happen every day.
And you can see the low price at Ford.com.
There it is.
And that's the low price you'll pay.
It's that easy.
You don't have to negotiate. It's hassle-free.
It's an inside deal.
Now for everyone. With Ford Friends and Neighbors pricing, get a Super Duty for up to $7,213 below MSRP. It's an inside deal, now for everyone. Only at your local Ford store.
Mountain College, Mark, we just saw a wild one here.
Oh, what a great game.
Lights come back and win this one in overtime, 81-79, as Lee causes a turnover, hits Edmondson on the breakaway, and gets a two-pointer there. A great defensive move by Lee there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, they saw he was going to take it to the basket there, and I think, they came over to double team that and hoped that he would spin or do something that might cause. But they definitely didn't want him to go to the basket. I mean, they brought two players there, and he was still at the free throw line. So yeah, great. What a great game, though. Both teams deserve to win, and that's someone has to be a loser there.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be good all the way through. The biggest lead of the night, 6 points by either team was the largest lead, and first conference game and first overtime.
Yep.
Well, I'll go through the scoring here real quick for us, Mark. For the Lights, they were led in scoring by Edmondson. He came back, had a great second half. He had 21 points. Strother had 8 points. Reck finishes with 12 points. Lee with 7 points. Tatarka with 5 points. Margasa with 4 points. Oberweiser with 3 points. Brett Thompson had 2 points. And Tyler Chandler ends it up with the 10 points as well. They had 14 turnovers in the ball game, 38 rebounds, 29 defense, 9 offensive rebounds. They shot from the floor 47% from the game. From the three-point line, they shot 35%, and from the free throw line, they shot 80%. They are one of the top free throw shooting teams in the nation. So a great job there by the Knights, taking advantage of that free throw opportunities as they shot 12 of 15 free throws in this ball game. For the Batman Bears of Rocky Mountain College, it was Taylor Longo leading all scorers tonight with his 25 points. Rob Neby comes back, has a big second half, scoring 17 points. Ben Moorkirky with 8 points. Chad Cannon with 3 points. Derek Graves has 7 points. Terry Lee Wedgeworth with 5 points. Janali Hardaway with 8 points. Danny Betcher with 1 point. And Joel Stoltz with 5 points. They had 15 turnovers on tonight. They finished up the game with 33 rebounds, 25 defensive, 8 offensive rebounds. For the game, they shot 48% from the floor. They were 35% from the three-point line, and they shot 14 of 21 free throws for 67%. At the end of the first half, it was Rocky on top, 34-32, and Northern outscores Rocky 34-32 in the second half to cause the overtime. And in that overtime, it was MSU Northern scoring 15 points to Rocky's 13 points in that ball game, in that overtime period. Just a great ball game here by both these teams. It's one of those first game Frontier Conference game of the season, but one of those you kind of hate to see anybody lose.
Oh gosh, no kidding. Both teams just played very well, and this early in the year. I mean, it's the first week of December, and I know they've been playing a while, but to come and play your conference game and play that well, both teams. Wow, it was a heck of a game, heck of an effort on both teams.
Yeah, great job here tonight by like you say, both these teams. And, I just had this funny feeling that we were going to go into overtime. I said it earlier there, and sure enough we did. But, two great games here, actually, for the Battling Bears as the women come out on top in their first game by the score of 76-58 over the Skylights, and then the Lights come back. They get a win in the men's game by the score of 81-79. So two great ball games here at the Fortin Center. We'll be back Saturday night as Great Falls comes to town. The Battling Bears will take on Great Falls. The women's game at 5:30, the men's game at 7:30. Once again, I want to thank all our listeners up there in Havre for joining us tonight on KPQX 92.5, the voice of Northern Sports up there. I want to thank Ron Bruschi for the opportunity to be able to bring these games to you guys up there. But for Bob Ritter at Mark West, until Saturday night, have a good evening.